We're here at the Regent Cinema in Marston to show the film Tomorrow, and we are Project Wairarapa. It's a bunch of people mainly out of Carterton who are concerned about the ecological, social and environmental challenges that are facing the world, and we're making a change, so we're trying to get something done about it. And this movie is about that.
Tomorrow is it's a group of French filmmakers wanted to look for positive solutions to issues that face us, particularly climate change. And what they want to do is things that build a better tomorrow, build a better society, little things that we can do in society that are community driven at a local level.
A été publiée il n'y a pas très longtemps une information qui annonce la fin possible de notre humanité.
Climate change, destruction of the Earth's surface, and population growth are leading us to a tipping point.
About 3 years ago, Cyril came to me when I was pregnant and told me about this study. It said that my son would grow up in a world where food, water, and oil will be hard to find. We had to do something. So we traveled around the globe, looking for the men and women who are offering creative alternatives.
So they travelled around the world. They went to the United States, they went to many places in Europe, and they came across community-based solutions where people were growing food, addressing energy needs, education, politics, the whole lot. It gives you a bunch of things that communities and individuals can do, not just waiting for government to do something.
We're long overdue. We need to start taking and putting some strategies in place to deal with it, not only from the greenhouse gas emissions, but the reduction of that, but also about sea level rises and the implications of what that's going to have on our community, on our rivers.
Climate change is an interesting thing because the climate always changes, we know that. But we also know that humans have put a lot more carbon dioxide into the air. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. It does heat up the atmosphere. We're doing a big science experiment on the planet that we don't know what the outcomes are going to be.
Obviously we now have Trump in power in the US. Some scientists believe we're going to have 100 years in which to fix climate change, that most of the effects are irreversible. So what are your thoughts?
Trump will come against reality. I think we don't need to say any more about Mr. Trump. Reality will bite him.
You know, Trump's only there for 4 years, and it'll take him 2 years to extricate himself from the Paris Accord if he can, and that's and China's showing the leadership at the moment. Yeah. They've also got the biggest wind energy industry.
Chinese are already world leaders in renewable energy. They are the fast leaders in renewables. We're not even close. New Zealand's not close. The United States is way behind. We are going to have a workshop at the Carterton Event Centre on Thursday the 1st of December to follow up on this, what's coming out of the movie. We've already got a bunch of things going with Resilient Carterton, which is a Project Wairarapa initiative, and we were looking for something to re-energise what we were doing, and when we came across this movie, that was the thing we latched onto. There's a whole lot of things happening. For example, the Mangaturi restoration, that's about climate change. They're reclaiming the wetlands. By bringing wetlands in, you clean up the water, and you'll see some of this in the movie about people creating wetlands to do that work. You've got cycling initiatives, the cycle trail through the Wairarapa. That's another climate change initiative, and again you'll see this in the movie, the going for cycling and other means of transport. And in education, we're working with earth schools so that the kids actually get their hands in the soil at the school, so they understand where their food comes from.
That's why I'm here to see the movie tonight. I think it is about building resilience, and that we don't have to look overseas or anywhere else. We need to find solutions, local solutions that fit our local community.
Well, I don't buy that we've only got 100 years. Some say we've only got 10. I just don't buy that. Humans are ingenious creatures when we act from community and act from individual responsibility, we will make a change and we will address the issues.